Hello, this is Blue Diamond Coasters. If you can't tell, I'm at Hersheypark, and today is Halloween, so accordingly I am dressed as Spider-Man, specifically Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. If you don't know, I'm a huge Marvel fan, and I'm really looking forward to No Way Home, so I had to dress up as Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. We decided to get here a bit early. That's right, I said we. Joining me once again is East Coaster fan.
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone.
Oh, Peter.
Parker. Sorry I'm late. It's a jungle out there. I had to beat an old lady with a stick to get these cranberries.
Just as a Skyrush enthusiast, but then again,
finally joined the club.
One of us.
Yep.
We decided to come down here a bit early just so we could see the this kind of. I sometimes come down here. I park at this parking garage right over there, but get some really nice views of Skyrush. And actually, we went the other way first. We got some really good shots of Great Bear. That's probably the closest I've ever gotten to that. By the way, if you can't tell, I finally found the setting to film in 60 frames a second. So if you're wondering why the quality of the video might have increased, this is why. Finally figured out how to use my phone and get some actually decent footage. I got some good off-ride actually a couple minutes ago.
I'm Peter Parker. I'm a photographer.
Yes, I can see that.
It's great to get back on that. And I think since this might actually be the last operating day for Skyrush this year, so it'd be very fitting to get one more ride on this. That car just said hi to me. Yeah, I already got a car honking me because I'm Spider-Man. I have the mask off right now, but I'll put it on once I get in. Thankfully, adults are allowed to wear costumes. But we'll head on in there and get the Halloween party started. Alright, so I just parked. I was really hoping today wouldn't be that crowded, but I'm already at a bit of a bad sign. So normally the season pass lot is way over there, kind of in between the arena and the chocolatier restaurant, but apparently it's full, and now it's all the way back here. This is starting to fill up. I really hope today isn't super crowded, but see, my hope is this. Since today is Halloween, October 31st, most of the people with families are gonna leave like around 5 or 6 because they need to get home to do trick-or-treating and stuff. That's my hope.
Although trick-or-treating at that time is still kind of late.
Yeah, like, especially, who knows when you'll get home, like, depending on how far. But then again, this is like all season pass, so it's definitely like a locals day of like, all right, let's go to Hersheypark in the day and then back home to neighborhoods for trick-or-treating. But I also don't know, since it is a Sunday, there might be people that did trick-or-treat yesterday. and they'll be here all day. So it'll be hard to tell. I can already see way up there, looks like a bit of a line, so. I also see someone playing Star Wars music and a lightsaber. This is gonna be a fun day. I already had, walking back, someone yell out their car, "Hey, Spidey!" So when I have the mask on too, it'll be really fun. All right, we have made it inside the park. For once, actually, even though Skyrush is open, we're heading the opposite way over to Laugh Track and then Fahrenheit, just because I know it's gonna be a busy day and want to get those low capacity rides out of the way. Now, one bummer, when I was going in, what?
The new paint?
Oh yeah, you can kind of see over here, they've been repainting a couple of rides. We saw the first bit of it the last time we were here, about a month ago, when they repainted the loop for Looper. But now you can kind of see a bit in the back. It's really hard to zoom in with these spider suit on. But you can see they repainted Coco Cruiser, which means all those jokes I made about how Coco Cruiser is actually the best yellow and blue coaster at Hershey are now out of date. Because now it's a, looks like a silver and brown.
It makes more sense with the theme.
Yeah. It's still like your basic Zamperla single helix kiddie coaster, but it's got a fresh new job of paint. Now, one other disappointing thing when I was heading in. So, I had my mask on just to get used to it, but unfortunately, I was told by security that because I am technically an adult, only kids are allowed to wear the full face mask, and for security reasons, the adults are not allowed to wear full face masks.
But you can't do this to me. I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed?
So,
I totally understand that rule. I mean, yeah, it could be potentially dangerous.
yeah.
And other parks, not just this one, I've seen enforce that policy.
Yeah. So I'll just go as, I guess, Spider-Man without the mask. And I've already seen like about 3 or 4 other Spider-Men. So, as kids doing Spider-Man, but I haven't seen any other adults as Spider-Man. That'd be really cool. I gotta do the Spider-Man pointing meme.
Pointing at me right now as you say that. Look
pointing.
at you.
I'm
Look
just
at your
pointing at
finger.
your pointing,
Look at your
which
finger
is
right
different
now.
than
What is
normal
it doing?
pointing.
You are pointing.
You
at
haven't
me.
seen
You're
pointing
accusing
until I
me
get
of
through with you,
pointing
and then
while
you'll
you're.
know.
But, yep, we're gonna be heading back to do Laugh Track in the dark, and then probably Fahrenheit, and then we'll make our way through the rest of the park. So we were gonna do Laugh Track first, but we get over to Fahrenheit. There is nobody here. I don't think I've ever seen the line this low for Fahrenheit.
How strange. There's nobody here.
You may then lift your restraint and exit to the opposite side from which you entered. When disembarking from your seat, please do not place your hand on the seat in front of you. Thank you for riding Fahrenheit and enjoy the Welcome to Fahrenheit. Once the gates have opened, please fill each seat with no more than 2 riders. All loose articles must be left at the background area, including cell phones, pagers, hats, and glasses. Loose articles will not be permitted on the ride. Once you are seated, pull down on your restraint and fasten the belt below.
We got 2 rides on Fahrenheit, 1 in the back, 1 in the front. It's a fun ride. It can get a bit jerky, although while riding it, I was kind of thinking, you know, I think Hershey got like a 3 coaster deal with Storm Runner, Fahrenheit, Sky Rush. And I gotta wonder, what was your other option for the second coaster? I really feel like it could have been a Blitz, and I think that would have been a better option. But we're gonna be heading over to Laugh Track to get some dark rides on that. That'll be really fun to get on. Got our 1 ride on Laugh Track. We got to sit facing backwards, so that first drop was really fun. It's always nice to get on Laugh Track in the dark because you can barely see a thing in there.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of at Thrillathon we did Dark Night Coaster in the dark, and while I think that was a tad bit better, in my opinion anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Still very solid.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny, as I'm recording this, yesterday I uploaded the Thrillathon vlog, so that goes to show you how far behind I am in filming and editing stuff. But usually Lightning Race doesn't have it along the line, so I'm gonna...
Like it has one either.
As long as this time they're actually... I think I saw earlier they were running both trains. Last time we were here, they weren't. So hopefully we can get some actual racing rides on Lightning Racer. We got 2 rides on Lightning Racer. You got Thunder and then Lightning.
Yes,
I just stayed on Lightning the whole time. While we were waiting though, we were filming some stuff. That was probably the slowest I've ever seen Lightning run. Like even. All right, there's some more people in it now, but there was like maybe 3 rows filled for 1 ride. It was running really slow. We're getting in line for Wildcat now to get our 1 ride on it. But sounds like they're only running 1 train, so might be a bit of a wait for this.
I'm not happy to be here.
Yes, you are.
Welcome back.
Could you pay me in advance?
You serious?
Please remain seated and keep your arms and legs
I was thinking
inside
for this
your
ride,
vehicle
tighten
until
track
it
the whole
stops at the
thing
station.
and
Push
keep the
down
layout
and
the
pull
same.
up on your left
For Lightning
bar.
Racer,
Unbuckle
RMC,
your
give it a
seatbelt
new layout.
and exit.
We are who we choose to be. Now choose!
Got off the back row ride on Wildcat. Fight me, I still kind of didn't like it. Even though I know this guy hates Wildcat back row.
My back. Oh, my back.
Yeah, although I will say it was better than my ride in spring.
Yeah.
I learned a new technique in September that made that ride a little bit better, but still not good.
Yeah. Also, they're playing Beetlejuice right now.
Beetlejuice. We on like Journey to Atlantis?
Yeah. Also, they were doing earlier, that pumpkin, right, that like screen there can talk. It was, when we passed by earlier, they were doing Ghostbusters and the mouth was actually moving to the song. So that was actually really cool.
If we have time later, I'd definitely like to come back and see. Although, again, we'll have to see like...
Yeah, we're trying to focus on night rides. That's pretty much the only reason we're here, is to get some night rides. But right now we're going to head over to probably Storm Runner, get a ride on that. But we're also heading over to that way to see another travesty, I'd call it. See, this is just, no. I hate the repaint they're doing. It looks disgusting. Like, they better at least, if they don't change the name, then it was worthless. But even if you do change the name and the theme, it doesn't fit the rest of the theming, which is like western area.
Like, why does it go from blue to purple?
I don't know. And are you keeping the other one? I don't know what they're changing the other rest of the supports to, but even then, it just, I hate this. Like, the thing is, they like the other repaints they did. Coco Cruiser, that looks like a really good repaint. The Super Duper Loopers Loop, that looks like a really nice repaint. This looks terrible. I don't get why they're doing this.
They're crap. 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 Mega crap.
So we're gonna go on Storm Runner.
Get ready. Here we go.
They still haven't fixed the delay in between go and the actual launch. Well, we're having a bit of an intimate moment because Storm Runner is down for maintenance.
Probably a sensor trip.
Yeah. Can't be a day at Hershey without one of the instruments going down.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
Got a back row ride on Storm Runner. Took a while for us to get on, but it was honestly worth it because I love that ride. So, what's going on?
Spider-Man! Yes!
Yeah.
They love me.
I think we're gonna go on the triple tower next. Well, right now, it's only running one of the towers, so it's just a single drop tower. Actually, it's weird. Most people go to Hershey's because it's the biggest, but I actually prefer the Kisses just because you get so much ejected air from the top. So I'll have to deal with the Hershey's Tower for today. We're at Overlook Cafe, and you know, seeing that I'm dressed as Spider-Man, what other food that I'll get but pizza.
Pizza time.
Dinner was nice. We're now about to get a front row ride on Great Bear. They started to turn on the fog, so it's about to look really nice in the front. So after that front row ride in Great Bear, kind of the one downside was the fog was a bit toned down from earlier. I think they might have overloaded the fog earlier because it was like going all the way near Storm Runner, so maybe they turned it off and I guess I'll turn it back on a bit later, although I already saw it queuing out, so. But that was a really great ride. In the front row at night, it feels like you're going much faster. And I will still stand by that this is my favorite B&M invert, even more than Montu. You can fight me in the comments all you want, but I love this ride. So now that it is night, we're probably gonna do some Sky Rush and some Candy night rides, because that's pretty much the reason I came here was Sky Rush night rides, because I was kind of cheated out of a Sky Rush night ride last time I came during Halloween because the temperature got too low. I also smell some kettle corn, so now I'm hungry for kettle corn. But we got a couple hours left here before the park closes, so we're gonna get some night rides. Now see, this is a good repaint. It's hard to kind of see in the dark too, but I saw it earlier when I walked over to get some outside the park footage. This is a really nice repaint. I think it's perfect for their anniversary, unlike Sidewinder, which is disgusting and pointless. We got front row, or actually second to front row. Now like the fog's just blowing everything over here, so
gotta run through that.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna get some night rides on Candemonium before we head over there to my boy.
Oh, Rosie, I love this boy.
Alright, so we're about to get on this hyper coaster here, but apparently they changed the name. It is now just Candemonium.
My name's the Human Spider.
I don't care, get out there.
No, you got my name wrong.
Get out there, you moron.
Alright, we just got 2 rides on Candy, one in second to back, one in second to front. Those were really great. I got a lot of room on both of them, especially the front row ride and that night. And I've done a lot of night rides at Candy. I've actually done Christmas night rides on Candy. Those are really fun and interesting to do, but it's still just a great re-rideable ride. This is probably like, you know, it's not my favorite. It's in like, I think, just barely in the top, or in the top 15, but I can just ride this so much and it won't really get old. It's like really smooth and just, it does a lot, it's just great, it's great. But Mako's better.
Boo.
It is. Mako is pretty much just this if it was longer.
Because I was looking through some old photos and it looks very, similar.
To be fair, I haven't been on Mako since 2016 when it opened, and I barely remember it.
Also, hold up, about to come right by. But we are now heading on this trail. I've been waiting to get here for so long. It's time to go see my boy. We were watching it earlier while we were waiting for on the brake run for Candy, and it was running insane. I am so excited for my boy. And it's about like the last hour of the night, so we're just gonna be doing nothing but this. It's gonna be so good. If you can't tell, we're over by Sky Rush, and the Sky Rush Trail is impossible to film, but I just saw something that I really didn't like. Kind of around, so after this, the first hill near the second turn, there, I saw near the grass across the fence, 2 guys with flashlights looking for stuff in a clearly restricted area. Like, the people in the left row, i.e. me, the left seat, would probably be able to be right nearby them. So, As a PSA, as your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man / enthusiast, do not cross the fence to go into restricted areas. This is the second time I've seen this happen at Sky Rush. Third, if you count Comet back in September. So, for the love of all things Intamin, please do not go into restricted areas.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Alright, so we're back. We just got off our 6th ride, but we just had an interesting thing. The ride broke down while we were on it. None of the rows, all the other rows would their restraints unlocked except for ours. Ours was stuck closed. Or actually, for a while it was stuck closed, then when they unlocked them all, everyone else is open and ours just came up to like that brake run like quarter position. Alright, we're over here by the Kisses Fountain. Candemonium is that way, Sky Rush is that way. We got 10 rides on Sky Rush tonight, including the very last ride of the day, possibly even the season. They're not supposed to open Sky Rush next weekend, so I'm assuming tonight is the last night of operation for Sky Rush, and that was amazing. I also rode it with my Spider-Man mask. They allowed me to, and that was great. I still love that ride. It is my number 3. El Toro and Velocicoaster just a smidge higher, but I'm gonna miss it over the off season. So can't wait till next April and springtime in the park when I can get back on it. But all in all, today was a great day at Hershey as the one and only Spider-Man, at least in this multiverse. So I'm out of my Spider-Man suit. I don't want to take home, although I am wearing this really nice shirt that says, "Hello, Michael Eisner." That's where I got the intro from a video.
It's not merch.
No, it's on like, I think someone on like TeePublic or Redbubble made it. I'll try to find it and post it right here in the description. But we're about to head out, so end things off with the usual. Make sure, like, comment, subscribe, usual shenanigans. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Blue Diamond Coasters.
Make sure to follow me on YouTube and Instagram at East Coaster Fan.
Definitely check him out. He puts out videos a lot sooner than I do, so his video of today will definitely be out before my video of today. I'm recording this on Halloween, so this video will definitely be up at least by Halloween next year. That's my best estimate at the moment.
Spotty bells swinging through Midtown. Oh, what fun to sling a web and take the bad guys down.
So, this is Blue Diamond Coasters.
This is the East Coaster Fan.
Later.
Dresses like a spider.